another episode of Q's on the Move. My name is Brother Jason Miller, and I am the Social Action Chairman of the MUNU chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, located in Montgomery County, Maryland. Today's podcast will focus on the great work that MUNU chapter is doing in Montgomery County, Maryland, and the 2nd District. At this time, I will take a brief overview of the chapter and of the graduate chapter of Omega Psi Phi in Montgomery County. MUNU chapter is a graduate chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated with approximately 130 active members, 52 years of serving students and families of Montgomery County, Maryland, founders of the famed George B. Thomas Senior Learning Academy, founders of the Rudolph W. Snowden Memorial Scholarship Fund, home to the 16th, 34th, and 37th Omega Psi Phi Fraternity 2nd District representatives. Our chapter focuses on social action, mentoring, health and wellness, political action, and fundraising for scholarships. All right, so we're going to jump into our first segment for today. Today's first segment is focused on fatherhood initiative and mentoring programs. Brother Donald William, the 2nd District Fatherhood Initiative and Mentoring Committee Chairman, wants to encourage all 2nd District chapters of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated to be intentional about developing programs aimed at mentoring young people and helping men become better fathers. We would like to welcome this evening Brother Donald Williams, the founder of the MUNU chapter Bridge Builder Mentoring Program and the Game Changers Mentoring Conference for Young Males. Thank you, Brother Williams, for joining us. How are you doing this evening?
Hey, thank you so much. Let me just say I'm grateful for this opportunity to share the passion of mine. If I might give a shout out and honor the Social Action Chairman. Roll call. I received the baton from Sean Bland Sr. He passed the baton for me. I ran a couple of laps around the track, and then I passed the baton to Sean Ratliff, and Sean Ratliff did an excellent job. Passed the baton to Dr. Lorenzo Premin, who took it to the next level in COVID. And now, my friend, I am excited that you now have the baton, which is social action, the face of MUNU chapter in the communities. Again, thank you for having me.
Brother Williams, and I'm just glad to, carry that torch as the brothers have done before me. All right, so let's jump into the conversation. So, Brother Williams, explain to the audience the history and purpose behind the Game Changer Mentoring Conference.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are excited about the Game Changer Conference. We've been hunkered down in about 2.5 years because of COVID. October the 22nd was our first in-person, and we are excited coming down the home stretch. March the 25th will be our second in-person conference. And the purpose of the Game Changer Conference, it's an all-male conference, and we want to uplift, engage, equip our young males to be better young men. We want to teach them we have instructions for them, and we want to educate them, again, inspire them to be their very best that they can be. And that is going to occur on Saturday, March the 25th.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. And as a teacher in Montgomery County, I encourage all of my students to attend this conference. It is a wonderful experience. Can you tell us about the age groups of students who could participate in this one-day conference?
Yes, sir. We have 3 tracks. We have the elementary, that's 4th and 5th graders, is the first track. The second track is the middle school. That's our target audience. And then we have the high school / college. Again, it's all about helping our young people succeed and move forward after this COVID. Again, we have the elementary, middle school, and high school. And we encourage our young males to reach their full potential. This is an unprecedented conference that brings men together with our young boys. We teach them how to tie a tie, 30-second interview, proper handshake. And we got a surprise. We got a former basketball player going to be doing some fitness for our life skill station.
Wow.
And so we're excited about that. It's going to be featuring we got a panel conversation to be a better young male. That's how we're going to wrap up the conference. But we're going to start with the life skill station, which is so popular. And it puts men directly in front of the young boys.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. At this time, we're going to take a quick, brief look at our previous game changers and the impact it's having on our students.
I'm going to give y'all 100%, whether you slouch on me or not, whether you're paying attention or not. And there are going to be people in your life that will be slouching on you and falling asleep on you. But you still got to give 100%.
Why is game changers important?
Life itself is a game that if you don't know the rules, if you don't know the pathway to success, it could lead to detrimental consequences.
Even if it's just one nugget of information that they pick up and take with them for the rest of their life, it's worth it.
At first, they just come in with like a little bit of a brain fog. They don't know what's going on. They're not really like thinking. Next thing you know, they're like professional 4.5, 5.0 GPA people with like suits on. It's insane.
Wow. This looks like a fantastic event. And as an individual who has participated in the last 7 or 8, I can tell you from firsthand it is. Brother Williams, can you please let us know when the next game changer is in case our audience missed that?
Yes, the next game changer is in less than 30 days, Saturday, March the 25th, at the universities at Shady Grove, down by the hospital. And we are excited. We are featuring the Divine Nine, the Kappas, the Alphas, the Omegas. We're all going to be doing workshops, still trying to get in touch with the Sigmas, but we're all going to come together for collective impact to touch the hearts and minds of our young boys that are struggling at this time. And so we're excited about that. We also have a parent workshop that starts at 9 a.m. and 2 sessions for our parents.
And last question,
and the guardians. Thank you.
Sorry about that. Last question, Brother Williams. How can the general public sign their students up for this wonderful conference?
Yes. www.thegameconference.org. Again, www.thegameconference.org.
Well, I want to thank you, Brother Williams, for taking the time to share about this excellent conference. And I know I will be in attendance, and I'll make sure my students will too. I wish you continued success with your Game Changer Conference for young males. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go into our next segment for this evening. We will be speaking with Brother Stephen Carty, Munu Chapter Talent Hunt Chairman, who will share with our podcast listeners information about the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Talent Hunt Competition. Good evening, Brother Carty. How are you doing this evening?
Yes, good evening, Brother Miller. It's a pleasure to be here.
Pleasure to have you, sir. Brother Carty, can you take a few minutes to share with our podcast listeners information about the history of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated Talent Hunt Competition?
Yes. So the Talent Hunt program of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated is one of several national programs designed to identify and support the youth of our nation and the world. While the idea was conceived in 1945, the first talent hunt was held in Charlotte, North Carolina in 1946. The need for such a program was born out of unequal opportunity, or the unequal opportunity afforded to African-American youth to develop and give full expression to their talents. The original statement of the talent hunt idea included this expression: creative and outstanding capabilities in an honorable activity should be eligible for consideration. So, also during public presentations, all original displays were limited to the field of music. Since that time, the talent hunt has been expanded to include other forms of expressive arts. Now, for the MUNU chapter, the MUNU chapter has hosted here in Montgomery County, has hosted the talent hunt competition since 1972. And we did not miss during COVID. We went outdoors. That's how passionate we are to serving the youth and rewarding our youth and giving them a platform to display their talents in the county. So we're proud. We're proud sponsors of this event, and we look forward and we're excited for it, Brother Miller.
Excellent. And Brother Cardi, don't forget when COVID was at its peak, we did go virtual, and we still held our event as well.
Absolutely.
Brother Cardi, when and where will the next talent hunt be from MUNU chapter?
So we are proud to announce that the competition will be held at Our Lady of Good Counsel High School in Only, Maryland. And this will be Sunday, March 19th, 2023 at 2 p.m.
And Brother Cardi, who can participate in the talent hunt competition? And what are some of the competition categories?
So the first, let me go over the categories, and I want to also share that this year, $4,000 in cash prizes will be awarded to our winners, and those winners would come from 5 categories, right? So it's musical, that's an instrumental, solo, classical, or contemporary, gospel or jazz. Vocal, that's a vocal solo, classical, contemporary, gospel, or jazz. The dance category is dance solo, ballet, modern, jazz, or tap dance. Drama, which is a monologue, poetry, spoken word, oration. And finally, visual arts, paintings and drawings, sculptures, or photography. And those are the 5 categories. Winners in each category will be rewarded and share $4,000 in cash prizes.
Outstanding.
And eligibility, right, Brother Miller?
Yes,
is your next point. And so the eligibility is to be eligible, applicants must be a minority high school student in Montgomery County Public Schools. So you have to be attending a Montgomery County Public School, private or parochial school, as well as a resident of Montgomery County. And that's a key thing, right? You have to also live within the county. Participants must also, well, based on the category, we will supply more information. I'll just leave it at that.
Right. Oh, right. Excellent. Excellent. Right now, we're going to take a brief look at a clip from our previous talent hunt competition. Excellent. Excellent. Last question, Brother Cardi. If some of our youth in Montgomery County would like to participate in the MUNU chapter talent hunt program, who should they contact?
Yes, so you can email, parents or students can email us directly at the MUNU. Okay, that's Mike, Uncle, November, Uncle, talent hunt, no space, at gmail.com. You can also call us at 240-645-8576. That's 240-645-8576.
Outstanding. Thank you, Brother Cardi, for providing us with this important update regarding the Munu Talent Hunt program for the 2023 year.
Thank you and good evening, brother.
Appreciate you, sir. All right, we're going to transition into our next segment regarding the Rudolph W. Snowden Memorial Scholarship Program. This evening, we have Brother Dr. Lorenzo Prillman, Munu Chapter Vice President and Board member of the Rudolph W. Snowden Memorial Scholarship Program, who will share with our podcast listeners information about the Rudolph W. Snowden Scholarship Fund program and what it entails. Good evening, Dr. Prillman. How are you, sir?
Hey, good evening, Brother Miller. Thank you for having me on this evening to share this information with the general public.
Appreciate you, sir. All right. Brother Dr. Prillman, can you take a few minutes to share with our podcast listeners information about the name of the person in which the scholarship is named after?
Sure. Yeah, the Rudolph W. Snowden Memorial Scholarship Fund is named in honor of Brother Rudolph W. Snowden. Brother Snowden was a teacher like myself and principal like myself in Montgomery County, Maryland. Brother Snowden was also a well-regarded member of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. He was the principal founder, a charter member, and first bossless, meaning president, of Munu Chapter. So you can see how important this particular scholarship is to the members of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated of Munu Chapter. Very, very historic individual that we are honoring with this particular scholarship.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Also, please tell our podcast listeners the aim and objective of the scholarship program and stipulations required for potential candidates to be eligible.
Yes, certainly. For this particular scholarship, the aim is to help to increase the number of African American male college university students and to assist in the preservation of historically Black colleges and universities. In a nutshell, we want to encourage as many African American males as possible in Montgomery County to think about attending an HBCU. One of the particular events recently that our foundation was at to recruit young men to attend HBCUs and to also have them sign up for our scholarship application was the Montgomery County Public Schools 15th annual HBCU Divine Nine event, and where many of our young men across the county came out to take a look at HBCUs. And so our goal as an organization is to encourage as many young African American males as possible to consider attending an HBCU. And we want as many students as possible, high school graduating seniors, so those who are graduating this year in Montgomery County Public Schools, to apply for this particular scholarship.
Outstanding, outstanding. And for those who are interested, what is the amount of scholarship funds offered to potential candidates?
All right, great question. It's always something that most people want to know about the scholarship. So for the board of directors, we annually select one or more awardees and scholarships ranging from $1,000 to $5,000. I believe this past year we gave away over close to $4,000 to 4 individuals. So again, each year the amount of money that is given for scholarships will differ. Obviously, in this particular economy with the inflation that has hit us all hard, we try to give as much money out as possible to students to support their needs at school, whether it be money towards tuition or books, etc. One of the things that I want to make sure all of the families that are watching this podcast segment tonight know that there is a deadline. The deadline is May 1st for the submission of the application. And they'll be accepted. The application will be accepted by email at info@rwsmsf.org or by postal mail address to Rudolph W. Snowden Memorial Scholarship Fund, P.O. Box 1067, Silver Spring, Maryland. So when you go to the Rudolph W. Snowden Memorial Scholarship Fund website, you'll see a link for the application. You can complete the online application. Again, you can print it out and mail it in, or you may send it in by way of email.
Excellent, excellent. And I can tell you, as a former struggling college student, no money is unappreciated. Oh my goodness. How can potential candidates apply for the Rudolph W. Snowden Memorial Scholarship Fund scholarship? And how can they apply?
Yeah, just as was stated before, just go to the website, RWSMSF, Rudolph W. Snowden Memorial Scholarship Fund. Just type it in the search engine and it will pull up the website. And right as you open to the front page of the website, you'll see where it says scholarship. You click on the link and then you'll see the applications available for families to download.
Outstanding, outstanding. Thank you, Brother Dr. Perlman, for providing our podcast listeners with the important information regarding our Rudolph W. Snowden Memorial Scholarship Fund program. We look forward to having multiple graduate seniors from Montgomery County Public Schools apply for the scholarship this year.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. So now we're going to transition into our final segment of this evening, and that is the highlight event of the MUNU chapter, the Mardi Gras. This event focuses on MUNU Chapter's foundation work. MUNU Chapter's foundation raises money each year to support the great service work that the chapter does throughout Montgomery County, Maryland. One of the main fundraising events for the foundation is the annual Mardi Gras fundraiser. Here this evening, we have the vice chairman for the MUNU Chapter Mardi Gras Extravaganza, Brother Brian Mahomes. Welcome, Brother Mahomes. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing fantastic. Appreciate you having me, Brother Miller. Excited to be here.
Outstanding, outstanding. Brother Mahomes, please provide our podcast listeners with the purpose or objectives behind the annual Mardi Gras fundraiser.
Okay, thank you very much, Brother Miller. As you said, this is our annual signature event for the MUNU Foundation. The Mardi Gras event is the proceeds from the event go to the MUNU Foundation, a 501c3 organization, and the funds are used to fund. The funds raised are used to fund scholarships for deserving Montgomery County, Maryland graduating seniors. So the money that we raise from here goes directly to the community. We're looking to help those individuals, graduating seniors, to help them further their education. So we come out with a purpose and we have a good time. And so it's a great time for food, fellowship, and with a purpose.
And let's not forget, Brother Mahomes, they do fund our other committees, such as yours truly, the Social Action.
Yes,
so we really do appreciate that Mardi Gras so we can do that wonderful work within our community.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Brother Mahomes, when and where will the 2023 MUNU Chapter Mardi Gras event be held?
Okay, great question. We are the MUNU, the Mardi Gras is coming upon us. It is going to be on Friday, March the 10th, 2023. Again, we're going to be back in Greenbelt, Maryland at the Martin's Crosswinds facility. Great facility right there in Greenbelt, Maryland. And we're looking forward to that. So it's pretty central to the Washington, D.C. location, DMV area. So pretty central area for everyone to get to.
And can you tell our listeners the cost of this event?
The cost is, we have the best tickets, best prices in town at $115 per ticket. And so we have plenty of tickets left for purchase. So we encourage everyone to join in before the tickets go because they're going fast. It's the highest ticket in town.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. And we want to remind our listeners that those funds do go towards our social action and scholarships.
Yes.
All right. What can the patrons look forward to at the upcoming MUNU Chapter Mardi Gras annual fundraiser?
Great question again. So you're going to look forward to, we're going to be partying from 8:30 p.m. all the way to 1:30 a.m. on Friday, March 10th. You're going to have a full buffet of foods, Mardi Gras themed foods. So you will have a wonderful selection of items to drink from, alcoholic as well as non-alcoholic beverages from the bar. You're going to have live DJ by DJ Trini, and then we're going to have this fantastic sounds of the Subtle Band. And so we're going to be dancing. We're going to be having a fantastic time. Great food, great drinks, great fellowship. Again, all for a fantastic cause.
Outstanding, Brother Mahomes. Man, I tell you, I got this. Me and my wife actually have this event marked on our calendars every year. It's
Indeed.
a wonderful event. Actually, we're going to now take a brief look at a clip from our last year's Mardi Gras event.
Sounds good.
Look at all those beautiful faces, enjoying themselves, having a good time. I'm telling you, it's the best. It's the best night of It's the best night of the year.
It's the best party in the town.
There you go. There you go. There you go. How can our podcast listeners purchase a ticket or table for the upcoming Munu Chapters Mardi Gras fundraiser?
Thank you, Brother Miller. Yes, so you can visit our webpage, MunuQs.com, where the flyer is there, as well as the link that will take you directly to the Eventbrite. On there, you can purchase individual tickets, or you can purchase tickets for a whole table. So those tickets are still available. Visit us on MunuQs.com, and it'll take you right. The link is prominently displayed in the middle of the page, and you can click right there and go to the Eventbrite and purchase your tickets. Otherwise, you could also see one. If you know a Munu brother, you can talk directly to them and get a ticket through them as well.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Thank you, Brother Mahone, for sharing information on our chapter's premier fundraising event. We look forward to seeing all of our Munu chapter supporters in attendance on Friday, March 10th.
Thank you for having me, Brother Miller. Looking forward to it. And please get your tickets before they all go out. It's the highest ticket in town.
All right. We will now move to sharing information on upcoming podcast topics for Tuesday, March, the final Tuesday in March. The upcoming Cues on the Move podcast for Tuesday, March 27th will highlight the following Munu chapter health and wellness initiatives. Munu chapter March of Dimes fundraising subcommittee will share information about the March of Dimes fundraiser for the month of March. Munu chapter Adopt a Road program subcommittee will share information about their ongoing annual Adopt a Road environmental cleanup projects. Munu chapter Charles R. Drew blood drive subcommittee will share information about the upcoming blood drive with the American Red Cross. As we venture into our closing remarks, thank you for joining this podcast segment of Cues on the Move. The next Cues on the Move podcast segment will be held on Tuesday, March 27th at 8 p.m. I would like to share with you this evening these final words. As we conclude our podcast segment this evening and Black History Month, please keep in mind and continue to pray for the African-American leaders of the past, present, and future who have and will continue to shape in a positive way the plight of African American and people of African descent in this country. Until next time, be the change you wish to see in the world. Be well and stay safe. Have a great evening.